Welcome to another episode of the Faith Factor Podcast. I am your host, Bishop K. Christ in you, the hope of glory. In you, the hope of glory. Christ in you, let your light shine. Let your light shine. Jesus the light. Grace and peace. Today I want to come from Luke chapter 17, verses 15 and 16. And it says, one of them, when he saw that he was healed, returned and with a loud voice glorified God, and fell down on his face at his feet, giving him thanks. And he was a Samaritan. Brothers and sisters, thankfulness is a conscious response that comes from looking beyond our blessings to their source. As Christians, we have been forgiven, saved from death, and adopted as God's children. There could be no better reason for a grateful heart. Beloved, lepers in Jesus' day were social outcasts. Their contagious condition ostracized them from those they loved. When 10 lepers encountered Jesus, they desperately implored him to show them mercy. Jesus sent them to the priests. As they obeyed, they were healed. These 10 men had been forbidden to enter their own villages, to live within their own homes, to work in their own jobs, or even to touch their own children. Imagine what unrestrained joy must have filled them as they ran home again. One of the lepers, a Samaritan, stopped and ran back to thank Jesus. Samaritans were normally shunned by the Jews, but Jesus had healed him. Jesus asked, "Where are the others?" 10 lepers had been healed. 10 lepers were reveling in their newfound health, rushing to share the good news with those they loved. But only one considered the source of the blessing and stopped to thank the one who had given him back his life. Beloved, we too have been healed and made whole by the Savior. We are free to enjoy the abundant life the Savior has graciously given us. Could we, like the 9 lepers, rush off to glory in our blessings without stopping to thank our Redeemer? Our worship, prayer, service, and daily life ought to be saturated with thanksgiving to God. Paul said in Philippians 4:6, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." My friends, Jesus' miracles of healings provide wonderful encouragement. They reveal his power and his compassion. The difficulty comes from applying these accounts today. How should believers pray for themselves and loved ones who are sick or terminally ill? How should they believe? This story provides not all the answers, but some insights into Jesus' healing of the sick. First, the lepers recognized Jesus' authority. They did not demand that he heal them. They called out for Jesus to have mercy on them. Jesus emphasized the necessity of faith, just as in the parable of the mustard seed. It is not the size of faith, but the presence of genuine faith that is important. Beloved, Jesus stressed public testimony. He directed the lepers to go to the priest to demonstrate what God has done. Believers also must prepare to give God the credit when they are healed. Lastly, Jesus highlighted the need for gratitude and praise to God. Will your attitude be grateful to God despite the outcome of your prayer? Beloved, can you trust fully in God's care each day, living or dying? Christians should always be the ones who return to Jesus and thank him for his mercy and his power. Oh my friends, can you give God thanks today? Can you thank him unapologetically? Can you give him thanks even when things are not going? Come on, let's just magnify the Lord today. Can you give him glory in the midst of your storm? Can you give him praise when you don't feel like it? I decree today that this is your time. This is your season. And come on, just give him an unapologetic praise. Well, my friends, that is my time. Until the next episode, remember that I love you and God does too. Until we meet again, bye now.